know.
You never know.
I'll give us just a little synopsis real quick.
Okay.
About a month ago, maybe a little less, you contracted COVID. You got over COVID after probably 2 weeks.
Well, let's not skip over the fact that it fucking got my ass handed to me.
We're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
But long story short, you got COVID for like a couple weeks. It kicked your ass. You got over it. You hadn't drank for maybe like a month. And then you go on a 5-day bender, 4 or 5 day bender, where you said on record you had about 300 or more beverages in that period of time.
That's like super conservative. Maybe probably more. I was talking about one specific beverage, the Blue Boys.
So after you picked yourself back up from this virus, you beat yourself back down again.
Yeah.
And now you're picking yourself back up yet again. One would say that this past month you went through the highs, the lows, and the in-betweens.
Yeah. I'm in the in-betweens right now. You're looking
Which
at.
circle are you on right now? Point to the circle that you're
I'm in the red.
I'm so glad you're wearing that hoodie.
Yeah. I mean, dude, to be honest, I've had a lot of time to myself the last 48 hours or so. One, just trying to recover as like just a human body. My body's never felt like that.
During COVID.
Well, during COVID, but I would argue. Now, COVID had the breathing undertone. There was one day where I really couldn't breathe. I wanted to end up going to the hospital. But outside of that, this is the worst I've ever felt after that bender I just went on. And
the worst you've ever felt ever from anything.
Yeah, even just touching my touch, my senses as a human being, like were limited. And to be honest, you said something to me that was really, really resonated. It's like when a parent catches their 13-year-old kid smoking a cigarette and they make you smoke the whole carton of cigarettes so you never want to go near them again.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm disgusted with the idea of partying. And
yeah.
Look, this is the whole show business game and being an artist and living a lifestyle that has no rules and no, you're kind of disconnected from the societal, wake up at this time, job, those types of things. You can get very, very lost in that lifestyle. And I lost myself. I got lost. I literally lost. I just let myself go. And I was free as a bird. It was an amazing vibe for a long time. But at the same time, at the very end of it, and then obviously as I started to recover, it was dangerous. It was dangerous, and I wanted to talk about it on the podcast because I just want to be completely honest. It's a dangerous game to play.